Google Maps is an incredible resource from Google on creating collaborative maps. So there's two ways to get there. You can either come up to google.com Maps and you'll go to Create button and you'll come up with a new map. It'll take you right to the Maps engine light, or you can type in mapsengine.google.com and you'll create a new map. Now you need to be logged into your Google account for this. So here's my untitled map. The first thing I want to do is title it. We're going to do the American Revolution. I can add a description if I'd like. I'm going to click Save. First thing I'm going to put in here is Paul Revere's house. So I'm going to put the address of his house, and it puts a marker right there. I'm going to double click that marker and I'm going to say Add to Map. I can edit this if I would like, and so I'm going to come up here. I can change the color. I can change the icon shape. I'm going to leave it there where it's at. I can also edit right here, and I can call this Paul. So the next thing I want to do is add a picture of Paul Revere's house. You can do a Google search right from here. However, I've already found a picture that I like, so I'm going to paste the URL. So here's the picture that I want. I'm going to right click that picture, copy the image URL, go back to my map and paste it. And there it is. Say select and save. However, before I save, I'm going to put this is where kids can do research and put their research in here. Alright, we'll just say save. Okay, so now when anybody clicks on that, they'll come up, and you can put more than one picture in here. You can put a whole slideshow if you want to. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is I want to put his ride in here. Now this is not going to be totally accurate, but it's going to be close. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to click draw a line, and I'm on add a line or shape. You can do a driving route, a biking route, a walking route, but I'm just going to do add a line. Start from his house, and every time I click once, I can make a little marker. We're going to come up here to, alright, this area somewhere around here. To finish the line, you just double click and there it is. Again, I can edit this line. I'm going to call this Paul Revere's Ride. And I could put a description if I would like, or even a picture. I can also change the style. I could change the style, but I can also change the color of the line and the line width. So there we go. It's easier to see now. Now this is where the power of this tool comes into play. So now we see Paul Revere's house and we see Paul Revere's Ride. But the next thing I'm going to do is show you, I had kids make I had them fill out a form. They did some research. Battles of the American Revolution, put their battle name, the date, who won it, and the description, and they submitted it. And then I got all the responses on a spreadsheet. So we're going to put that into our map. So right now I'm on one layer. Let's put this layer here. We'll put Paul Revere. And so now I'm going to add a layer. So this layer, I want to import that spreadsheet. So I'm going to go to my drive. You can also get it from your computer, but right here it's in my drive, so I'm going to select drive. Now the first question asks me is where I want those markers to be placed. So I want them to be placed at the battle place. And I want them to be titled by the battle name. We're going to click finish. Give it a few minutes. and up will pop all of the battles of the American Revolution. So, here they are. I can color them. I can also go here to style, and I can choose that I want them to be styled by who won this battle. So now now you can see who won the battles. I can change the colors, so the Americans will make them blue, and the British will make those red, and that's pretty close. You can change the icon, so for the British we'll make them circles, and for the Americans we'll make those stars. And so now you can actually see where those battles took place. And here's another wonderful feature. It automatically put in all the research that the kids did on that particular battle. And I had them put them in by the order of the battle. So I can also do that if I'd like. I can also put a label on here and have the label to be the timestamp, which is, or we could even do it by the date if you want to. And now they each have the date on there. Each one is listed on there. So I can zoom in. Let's zoom out a little bit here, sorry. Okay, so now I can move my map. Oh, I need to be on my selection tool. Move my map. Now let's try moving into Boston a little bit closer. And then you can see that my Paul Revere's Ride's still there, and the battles are there, and who won the battles. The other thing you can do is, like, if you don't want to see Paul Revere's Ride and his house, you can click off that layer, or I can take the battles off. So it's really, really nice. The only limitation is you're only allowed for 3 layers. So you can see the practicalities of having this type of a map for students to do. There's just unlimited. You could do composers, artists, great works of art. There's just an incredible amount of items that you can put, and it doesn't only just go in the United States, it will go all over the world.